Guys, welcome to the Wednesday Cardone University Cardone on Demand Mastermind call. My name's Steve Spray. I'm coming to you live from the 305. Every Wednesday, coming to you live here so that way we can help you guys out using Grant Cardone's #1 sales training program, Cardone University, inside your businesses, inside your lives, to help you guys out. So every single Wednesday, the whole point of me dropping in is so that way I can help you increase your sales, increase your business using Grant Cardone sales training. So if you guys want to call in, please call in, man. I'm always looking for somebody to stump me. Seems like I can always solve all the problems everybody always has. Okay, so I dare you to stump me. Call in today, 305-865-8668. The number 305-865-8668. So guys, we're running an incredible deal, man. Let me boost this up a little bit here because you can't see it, okay? You guys ever seen this before? You guys ever seen this? This is the Millionaire booklet right here, okay? We're running a special on this deal right now, but I want you to check it out. You got to go to millionairebooklet.com/free. Okay, I want you to check out this book right now. Go to millionairebooklet.com/free. We're running crazy specials on this deal. If you haven't read this book, okay, look at it. Grant wrote this because he broke down every step you need. There's 8 different steps that you need to become a millionaire. He broke them down. It's easy. You can read this book. It's very quick. And I've read this book probably 6 times. Out of all the training I've ever done, this book actually helped me figure out how to start working in my multiple flows of income. So this book right here, millionairebooklet.com/free. Guys, so what I want to talk about this week is going to be something that salespeople get. You're going to get. If you're on planet Earth and you're not a salesperson, that's okay. Guess what? You're still going to get this, okay? Rejection. So today I want to talk about how to handle rejection. Rob, you mic'd up on this one? You mic'd up? You ever got any rejection?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Awesome, man.
Hurts.
Dude, there's a way. There's a way. Nobody likes it. It's not a good feeling. It doesn't feel good, but there's definitely one way to handle.
There's definitely a solution for that.
There's definitely a solution. So if you guys are on Cardone University, okay, what you guys should always do if you're watching this live stream right now, you should have this pulled up. You should have Cardone University pulled up, because what I'm doing, I'm going to walk you through how to handle everything you need to know about how to be successful.
Yeah.
Okay. One rule. There's one thing that you can do. Number one, the only way that you handle rejection
is
inside sales, you got to build up this pipeline. Okay. You got a full pipeline, dude, you don't even care. You got a full pipeline, you're not going to make a deal. Somebody wants to haggle on you, dude, you don't even care because you don't have time for it. The way that I handle all the problems and the challenges, dude, I've always got a full pipeline. Now, I didn't know this back in the day. This was something that I never learned until I started training on Grant's material, until I came here and he said, hey man, the only reason that you're frustrated right now, the only reason you're mad that you're not getting deals right now, it's because your pipeline's about this freaking big, dude. And so until I could handle that, what I had to do was figure out, dude, how do I get more people in my pipeline so I can work them, following up? That way I've got enough people to work to get deals. Now, Cardone University is designed to teach you everything you need to know about how to get a full pipeline, how to understand sales. If you were able to understand sales better, then you could put more people into the pipeline. So there's a lot of strategies inside this program right here that actually are set up to handle that. Now, if you guys have any problems, you guys got objections, you guys have anything that you want to get handled, that's what we do on this show every single Wednesday. So if you want to call in, it's 305-865-8668. If you want to call in, let's do it. Do we have any? We have a good. We already got callers right now. Good. Let's go ahead and take them. Michael, how's it going? Can Michael hear me?
Michael?
Hello?
Michael, what's happening, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing unbelievable. Are you doing unbelievable?
Dude, I'm always doing unbelievable, man. But most importantly, I appreciate you asking. Okay. Hey, let me ask you this though before I jump into your question. Have you read the Millionaire booklet?
Yes.
Dude, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part about this book?
Just that mindset's really, the most important thing. Even though it's really simple to understand it's really hard to do.
He's read it. He's read it. He knows at least one of the steps in there, dude, and he knows probably the most important one. Okay, guys, go to millionairebooklet.com/free. Michael, man, what can I help you out with this week?
Okay, I got 2 questions. Car scenario. What do I do when price has been agreed upon? We're waiting on finance. And I don't know if it's just with my dealership, but we take forever to get to finance. I don't know what to do in the meantime.
You don't know how to tighten that up a little bit?
Yeah, and like I want to take responsibility for them taking so much time.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, I just always like set the expectation. I mean, that's probably like the hardest part, you know? I mean, because what happens is you go back in there. If it's taking time, it's probably because it's more difficult. They're shopping multiple banks. Is that true?
How do you mean?
So if you've got somebody, they're done, they've signed, they're good to go. Now you're trying to get them back in the box. And you guys, I mean, what's taking them so long? Is it that you've got too many people already there and they're kind of like stuck in a line? Or is it something that's it just taking a while to go through finance because they've got to shop multiple different banks to get them the best deal?
Man, well, it's not that we have a lot of people. That's why it takes so long. It's just a normal average. You know, let's say we have an finance manager open.
What's the real reason why it takes so long? Like, what's the real reason? Do you know?
No, I don't know the real reason, but I'm told it's paperwork.
Oh, okay. Man, I would just let them know, man. I'd say, hey, folks, we can't wait to get you going, okay? This is a $25,000 vehicle that you're purchasing today. Listen, we actually shop all the banks. We're getting you all the right rates. Listen, it's going to take you a little bit of time here. Hey, can I be of service? Because when you hook up with me, you get me. I'm here. I'm here to get you a Coke. I'm here to get you a bag of chips. What do you want, man? Just like make them feel better. You know, I mean, there's nothing you can really do about the process. I mean, it takes as long as it takes. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's more of like an internal issue that, you know, it's more of like an operations issue.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, without knowing what the problem is, man, I mean, you know, just like when people have sales, man, other than it taking too long to get them through there, why else would they not buy the vehicle?
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, seriously, what, like, how is that causing you a problem other than just frustrating the customer?
Just that. It just frustrates the customer that it takes so long.
Yeah, good, man. When I was driving, I had to run out today. I had to go out of my office. And when I came back, there's a bunch of freaking traffic. Dude, it's just planet Earth, man. There's things that I can't deal with. So other than that, dude, you want the vehicle? That's what's going to happen. I mean, hey, dude, everybody who sits here takes about 2 hours. Today, since you're one of my special clients, dude, we're going to get you done in about an hour. Okay? I told them to put a rush on it. I'm going to set an expectation. Okay, what's the other question that you had?
And then I had a scenario where, so 2 scenarios. One, they were rushed on time. And so I told them, hey, excellent. How much time do you have? 20 minutes. Boom. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to get you price, down payments, monthly payments. And it takes a little longer. It took a little longer than 20 minutes, and they were okay with it. But on the other scenario,
that's the point of it.
Them,
that is the point. That is, first off, I think I know where you're going. So, but I'm going to say this right here while people are asking. So what he's doing is he's saying, hey, I'm using, Rob, you want to show this? I'm using the material right here in objections in the greeting. This is inside sales process. Now, customer walks up, and this isn't just for retail situations, okay? This is phone-to-phone sales. I use the same word tracks. I'm doing B2B. I'm selling to companies. This happens anywhere. Customer says they don't have time. Excellent, sir. How much time do you have? I got 10 minutes. Perfect. That's more than enough time. 10 minutes is more than enough time. If I can't get you everything you need in 10 minutes, sir, we'll allow you to leave. Okay. But in that 10 minutes, I'm going to get you price, payments, down payments. And look, if it's okay with you, sir, I'm going to get you figures on your vehicle. Okay. That's what he's asking right there. And so he's going to find all those inside here. That's where the training's at. But what question do you have? Because I think there's a second part to this. I think you ran into a situation that, you know, could have been some trouble for you. So what was that?
So it took longer than 20 minutes.
Good.
And the guy he got mad. And I was like, I told him 20 minutes, but it took longer than 20 minutes. It took like an hour. So, kind of, and then he kind of just left and lost the deal. So I don't know what to do in another situation like that.
Yeah, well, here's what I would write down. And I would write this down for anybody who's on this stream right now, who's watching this show. No one thing can kill a deal. No one thing can kill a deal. There's not one single thing that can kill a deal. So the guy's all frustrated, dude, he's just complaining. And one thing that I know about somebody, dude, the guy's expectation, you sell cars, right?
Right.
Yeah, good. So, well, dude, you can't walk up. I'm not buying a snow cone, dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take some time. If he understands that, if he's a real buyer, dude, he knows that, he gets it. He's like, hey, it's going to take a little bit more time. So for you need to let him know the expectations. So what Grant is saying inside Cardone University, the way to handle that objection is this. Guy says, hey, I don't have any time. I don't even have time to talk to you right now. I just came here to look. Excellent, sir. Listen, my job here at our dealership is to get you price, payments, down payments, and then I'm going to get you figures on your vehicle. How much time do you have? Well, I can't do that because I've only got 10 minutes. Not a problem, sir. Listen, 10 minutes is more than enough time. Okay. What did you come here to look for? Right. So I'm going automatically in. I'm going to reassure the guy, hey, listen, man, in that 10 minutes, I'm going to get you price payments, down payments, and I'm going to get you figures on your vehicle. Now, the whole point of saying that, when the guy tells you, I want you guys to pay attention to why Grant says, let him know that you're going to do all that. What did I just do in one sentence by letting the guy know that I was going to get him price, payments, down payments, and I was going to get him figures on his vehicle? Now, if I'm in any other business, I can use those exact same things. And what do I know when he says, okay, great, thank you, okay? I know that the guy probably has a down payment because I mentioned it. He's going to make monthly payments. He's not a cash buyer, okay? I also told him I was going to get him figures on his vehicle. What else do I know? He's got a trade, okay? For those of you who can't pull up the trade from the beginning and you're like, they always drop it in the close. Dude, that's because you don't know what you're doing. If you knew what you were doing, you would know how to pull it out from the beginning, just asking the right questions. And this goes back to questions control the sales cycle, right? So, man, I hope that helped you out. I appreciate you giving a call in. Dude, those are great questions. I love when people call in and they've got some really good concerns about that because there's a lot of really good word tracks that Grant uses. And so there's a lot of good training inside the program that he's going to say, hey, no problem. When somebody says this, you need to say that. But if you miss out on all the training inside the program, like if you miss the selling basics, if you miss the understanding the buyer, I can't tell you guys enough how often to go back through that. It is so important to go back through that material because it is the understanding of the material. If you can understand that, just imagine if every time you went back through, you understood it more. I'm telling you that you will get whatever you want in your life the more you understand that. So how often do you want to go through it? How often do you want to go through it? Guys, if you have questions, if you have any challenges, anything that's happening to you in your business, call in 305-865-8668. We got another caller. Yeah, love that. Moses from California, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good, man. Hey, you might turn that down on the thing so it doesn't shoot the feedback. But, dude, what can I help you out with this week?
How you doing, man? My name is Moses, and I'm having a little issue. I have my own little business that I run, and
what's your business?
It's a beard business. I sell beard products online, and
I would be a player for you, man. But I wish I was. I wish I could be a player for you.
Okay, my question is, I'm having moments where I'm really turned on. I'm moving. I'm going out there doing footwork, talking to people, and then there's weeks where I'm just like, I don't even want to go out there and talk to anybody. I'm just not even posting when I'm supposed to be posting, and I'm having these up and downs now, and
yeah,
I'm having a hard time addressing it,
Yeah, totally with you, man. So this happens for salespeople all over the planet, okay? So they have ups and downs month. If you're sitting at home, you don't have enough balls to call in, you don't have the courage to call in like Moses does and say, hey, look, man, I got the ups and downs problem. How do I fix it? Because it happens to everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason that would happen is because you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to keep your pipeline full. That is the only reason that you would do that. If your pipeline was full, so those months that you're doing good, when you're getting out of bed, you're freaking jamming, are those the months where you're doing the best?
I am.
Exactly. Now, the times where, you're closing anybody who walks in your path, dude, fucking boom, sniper.
Yes.
Exactly. Dude, those are the times when you have your pipeline full. Now, the times when you don't have a full pipeline, those are the times where you're grinding. Oh, dude, you don't even want to take a deal.
Yeah.
Because when you get into the deal, you want to push them, you want to shove them, your tone's down, you got bad communication, you don't feel good. So here's what you need to do, guys. I want you to do this. Now, this is something I do every single day. So on Cardone University, inside the program, there are specific segments for this. Now, for people across the planet, you need this. I don't care who you are. I got the same problems you do. You need these two categories right here. Okay, it's going to be 100 ways to stay motivated and top traits of great salespeople. Now, I put this information inside my training every single day. Why do I do that? Dude, I got to resell myself every single day. I got to know why. Look, man, why am I getting up? Okay. Why am I trying to make more sales after a good month? Dude, I need to know because I know the sales cycles. I got to stay in here. What would the traits be of a top performer who didn't have those ups and downs months? Dude, I got to know them. And then you need to ask yourself the question, dude, how well do you want to know them? If you watched one segment one time, do you think you would fully understand it? Moses?
Go ahead.
If you watched one video one time, do you think you'd fully understand it?
No.
Exactly. Name what's one thing you've done one time in your life and it worked out perfect for you?
I would say I just had this attitude. I went in one day and I closed the sale and I just had this attitude of like, I knew I was going to get it right away. And it happened. It was, I think it was more attitude than anything, to be honest with you.
Dude, you got to have a good attitude. Okay. The only way that you have a good attitude is if you're actually training on the content inside the program that talks about attitude, right? So when I'm going inside here, that's actually one of the selling basics. Okay. When I got to get everything in a line with what I'm doing, how to apply the massive action. Okay. I've got to get every single thing that I have as a salesperson in alignment or else, dude, I can't ever close the customer. Okay. 100 Ways to Stay Motivated is one of my favorite programs. Everybody loves this program. Their biggest problem is that they don't do it enough.
I'm definitely going to look into that one. I'm definitely going to.
Dude, you need to burn this one into your brain, bro. You need to go back into this. You need to stay in it, and you need to stay in it every single day until we call you and say, hey, Moses, there's not a limit on how often you can watch these videos, but you, sir, have watched too many, okay? Until that happens, I want you to keep watching.
For sure, man. I'm watching. I'm on you guys, and I'm faithful to you guys. And
every day, man. Hey, we appreciate you, man, and I really appreciate that. And so, just want to let you know that look, the only reason that you would have those ups and downs months is because it's because of a not full pipeline. And what typically happens here, and so this is what happens to all salespeople. This is the reason why we kicked off today's show. The rejection part. What happens is that he gets a lot of rejection because there's no pipeline. What happens is people have a lot of success and then they abandon what got them there.
Yeah.
Why do you abandon what got you there, dude? A ton of action got you there. Relentless work ethic got you there. And then all of a sudden you thought you could take a vacation. Why do you think Grant Cardone just freaking, he's going, dude, every single day. You're like, dude, when's this guy take a break? And then and then you wake up in the middle of the night, dude, to go take a leak and you're on Snapchat. You're like, dude, GC's on Snapchat too. What's he doing, dude? Because the guy doesn't want to stop. He knows that he doesn't want to abandon what got him to where he's at in the first place. He knows that if he does that, dude, he's going to do this. He's going to go down. And so if you're having ups and downs months, man, there's something that you don't know, and you're also not keeping your pipeline full. So Cardone University is set up for that, man. Really appreciate your call in. Guys, if you have problems like that, dude, call up, man. It takes a lot of courage for a guy to call up and say, dude, you know what? Sometimes, some days, man, I'm not even in it. I'm not even in it. And so what I do every single day, I personally do 6 training segments every single day. That is the recommended formula with Cardone University. I do strategy sessions. I've got to do training on strategy. But what I've also got to do is I've got to use the other segments inside the program that have nothing to do with the strategy. They have everything to do with, dude, how do I get the top 1% of earners? Well, that's why Grant created the program. Top Traits of Great Salespeople. That whole program, I've seen it so many times, but the purpose is this, man. It reminds me of what to do. It reminds me of what I need to be doing. So you're going to get in here and you're going to watch this one time. And then here's what most people do. They say, man, these are quick videos. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to train on it. And I'm going to train on 50 of them at one time and be done with this whole course. Okay. When was the last time you went to the gym for 3 hours and got the type of results you wanted? Okay. This has got to be done consistently. If you want the type of results that we're talking about, I'm talking about getting to the top 1% of earners in this country, getting to the top in sales in your company, doubling your income, tripling your income. These are things that you've got to do consistently over time. There's no shortcut. Okay. There's no shortcut to anything. So if you guys went back and you guys watched the 10X Growth Conference, you've seen all these people who are super successful in their business and their life. They got a lot of great things going on. You're looking at them like, damn, man, I want to be like that. Not a single one of them said anything about, hey, here's how to quickly do it. Here, cut this corner and you'll get right there. Okay. It's about showing up every single day. We got another caller? Yeah, we got Robert from Connecticut. Robert from Connecticut. How you doing? Man, I just got hung up on. Okay. See, the only reason that rejection doesn't bother me, man, is because my freaking pipeline's full. I got Christine. How you doing, Christine?
Yeah.
How's everything going for you today?
Hey, fabulous. I just wanted to follow up. Absolutely, a full pipeline is the key.
Yeah, I love that.
Everything. And you really emphasized that for me, and I've been taking a ton of action, 10X. I'm like, well, I used to work at Citibank, and I did 100 dials a day. I'm going to do 200 contacts a day. And I've been doing that. And my business is exploding. And I even did a video yesterday on my YouTube channel, since I'm the LinkedIn Jedi Master, about how to use LinkedIn to fill your pipeline.
I love that. I love that, Christine.
Magic.
And so that's
magic.
That's a great testimonial story right there. I mean, that she's saying, hey, listen, the magic behind the whole deal is a full pipeline. And that's what it really is, man. That is where you ever get those deals, Christine, where like, you walk into it, you knew you were going to get the deal. Nobody could touch you. They couldn't even try to throw you off if they tried. Your certainty was so freaking high. It was a game to you. It was a game. Yeah. You're like, hey, let me see if they were going to try to challenge the LinkedIn master. Okay. It was a game to you because your pipeline was so freaking full. And the problem is that is when you operate the best. That is when you operate at the highest level. The problem is that most people's pipeline, it's about that big, and they're walking into the deal saying, dude, I better get this deal or I'm not going to eat this week.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and so there ain't no games, dude. You're scared.
Yeah.
You're freaking out.
Yeah.
You didn't do your training. You didn't get your attitude right. And you walk in, guess what? Guess who feels that more than anybody in the room? The customer. So if they feel that, dude, they can feel it on a phone call. They can feel it on a Skype call. They can feel it in an email. Okay. You think they can't feel that in an email? Go back and read some of your grinder emails where you're like, oh, we need to, dude, they can read it. They can feel it. And so what I want you guys to pay attention to is this. Keeping a full pipeline is exactly what Christine said. It is the magic area. You get there, you get that thing so chalked up. Okay. There's a lot of activity. But you got to get your approach down as well. So there's those two things you got to work on. Christine, do you have a question?
I just wanted to call and say you are completely spot on, and thank you so much for doing these calls every week. I appreciate it.
Hey, you know what?
I bought my ticket for 2018.
Yeah, love that.
And the Millionaire booklet.
Oh, perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, see, our best clients, the ones who call up every week and say, hey, you're freaking awesome. I love this. I can't wait. Dude, they're on every single thing. They're on everything. They're training. They're actually surrounded. They're not watching one segment or one content. Or they're not trying to pull out, one phrase that Grant drops on a live stream. Dude, they're on the whole deal, right? And so that's what Cardone University is about. And so I had a call with the company this morning, and they were having some issues with what they were doing, trying to sell their product. And I said, dude, who does the best with your product? Is it the people who are buried in the information? Because what had happened was the guy had asked me. He said, well, what happens with this overpromise and overdeliver when, dude, not everybody does extremely well with our product. And I say, what about this? Everybody who uses your product exactly how you presented it, saying, dude, you guys use it this way, you're going to freaking crush it. Now, all those people who do that, how many of them are doing really well? They're saying every single one of them. And then I said, well, who are the ones who aren't doing well? Well, it's the people who aren't using it. Good. Dude, look, you need to get every single one of your people swimming in the deal because those are the ones who do the best. So if you guys go to CardoneUniversity.com, you're looking on the success page and you see all these unbelievable testimonials. Companies up 30%. Sales teams, you got the managers of sales teams saying, hey, you know what? I've been in this business 30 years and I've never seen my sales team so excited. That's because those companies are buried in the information. So look, 6 segments every single day, going through the program, left to right, top to bottom, inside here. What I'm going to show you guys a couple different things right here. I want you guys to understand the difference of what you should be training on. Number one, you've got to get all the theory information down. If you get the program, you jump straight to strategies, you miss something. You miss something. If you don't understand it, you'll never be able to. If I don't understand how to dribble a basketball, I'll never understand how to cross over and take somebody to the hoop. Okay, so I want you guys to know that do not skip information inside the program. If you need to get a quick solution, that's what it's there for. But that doesn't mean to never go back to that segment. That means, like, for instance, if I'm inside follow-up right now, I'm trying to fill my pipeline up and I'm trying to figure out, well, hey, you know what? What would I do on a 365-day follow-up? I got 365 days worth of follow-up to follow somebody up in the right order, the right information. I'm going back and I'm saying, hey, what do I do on day 60? What would I actually say when I actually mock up a photo? And I want to go inside here and Grant Cardone says, hey, dude, if it was day 75 and it was my prospect, it was me that was doing the deal, this is exactly what I would do. This is exactly how I would get in front of him. He's telling you exactly what to do, where to get it, how to put it down, and then boom, on to the next one. But when I come back, guys, I want you to really pay close attention to this. I could get that data today, but when I'm going back through the program, just because I've done it doesn't mean I don't need to see it again. Okay, so I want you to stay in there. 6 segments per day. I got time for another caller. I got Carlos calling in. Carlos, how you doing today, sir? Good, man. Carlos, how's it going?
Hey, man. How are you?
Dude, I'm doing really good, man. Hey, let me ask you this. Did you go to millionairebooklet.com/free?
Nope, I did not. I jumped into this live stream 10, 15 minutes ago.
Well, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate it. Well, if you go to millionairebooklet.com/free, I got a little gift there for you. Okay, do that after the stream, man. What can I help you out with?
Yeah, man. Hey, I had a quick question about getting past the gatekeeper. We're calling a lot of big companies, and we're getting a lot of, please send us an email, and I'll forward it to the main marketing team, and if they're interested, they will get in contact with you. That's.
Have you done the Master the Cold Call training?
The one that's the part of the Cardone University.
Yeah, are you on Cardone University, or are you just using like other products?
Basically, at this point, I'm not using any products.
Okay, good, man. Well, dude, you got to get on some kind of product. What I would do is I would go to, if Cardone University is not something that's available for you right now, dude, do this. Number one, figure out how you're going to make it available for you. Number two, you can go to there's the Millions on the Phone University. It's a smaller version of this program, because I'm going to tell you, Carlos, I can give you every single answer. I can give you every single thing that you want to know, every word track, every detail. The problem is that if you don't study the information to learn it, you'll never apply it. So that would be a disservice on me to you, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you today anyway. So when you guys go in here, I'm going to show everybody where this is at. So he's talking about, hey, listen, man, I got problems with the gatekeeper. And so, guys, when you go to the program right here on the main menu, if you guys go inside Master the Cold Call, there's a couple different programs that you could do, Carlos. And, so you could jump in. And so, like, if this is something new, what I would do is go to grantcardone.com. You can go to masterthecoldcall.com. Those things were set up for people who call and get stuck with the gatekeeper. Now, there's a number of different things for you. Number one, there is an entire section on how to get past the gatekeeper. It's important for you to know that. There's There's a whole course on it. So, I can take you through there, but I think what you want to see is this all the way down here, cold call objections. When you guys go into cold call objections, what happens is this. You say, hey, send me some information. Okay? Send me some information.
No, the thing is, they're like, I would like to connect you. Like, I see the offer that you're offering, and I see that it's like really good. But the boss or anyone else, it's just not allowed for me to give out any kind of contact information. That's what we get calling to the bigger companies.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Well, you're asking the wrong question. What you need to ask is this. You need to call up. You need to do your research on the company. If you can't get to them, you need to do the research. That way you act like you can know them a little bit. You need to say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get a hold of John. I got some information. We're actually working with a company, okay, who is identical to yours. It's a sister company of yours. We're reaching out to get you some information on this. Now, I know that every time you get a phone call with somebody trying to sell you something, it gets pushed away. So let me ask you this. If it was the right thing, what would it need to be for you to let it through to John?
All right.
If it was the right thing, hey, listen, I know your job is to keep John safe, and that's excellent. And I completely respect you. I've got 3 gatekeepers in my office. They won't let anything through. Okay. So I respect your job. I respect what you do. What I want to know is this. If it were the right thing, would you want John to have it? Would you stop John from doing the right thing? No, I wouldn't stop him. Good. Listen, if it were the right thing, what would it need to look like for you to send it through? Oh, well, just send it to me. I'll make sure he gets it. Hey, listen, I know you're going to send it through, but listen, I need your help on this. I want to partner up with you because when this is over, you are going to be the hero in the situation because you were able to see something that another company had that actually helped your organization, okay? Everybody's going to love you around there. So what I want to know is, what would that need to look like for you to be able to pass it through to say, hey, John, you know what? Out of all the people who call up here every single day, okay, it's all BS, man. It's a bunch of BS salespeople calling up. But this one thing, okay, you need to see this. I need you to take a look at it, okay? What would that look like for you to say that to John? And that's what I need to do, man. I need to actually partner up with the gatekeeper. I need to not hate the gatekeeper. Guess what? They're extremely valuable. Those people hold the keys to every single thing that you want. Now, if you're getting all jammed up, it's probably because your pipeline's not big enough. That's what it all comes down to, man. Sometimes, dude, those freaking gatekeepers, dude, they go to Gatekeeper University, dude. We got the Cardone University. They got the Gatekeeper University, dude. They freaking Grant Cardone's got 150 closes, dude. They got freaking 1,050 closes, dude. They got hey, guess what? You ain't getting through, bro. Click, hang up on you. Okay. Sometimes, dude, you need to make sure that you learn the magic of agreement inside understanding the buyer. Now, the purpose of that is just agreeing with them. Hey, listen, I know you're going to send it through to them, and I'm going to just be transparent with you. I know that every time you're getting hit with people like me all day long. I just want to let you know that I'm different. I know that it's noon, and you've probably had 30 phone calls trying to sell John something. So let me ask you, when John gets meetings set up that actually get through to him, how does that typically happen? Okay. I know a guy like John is always open to look at things that help grow his business. And so what I'd like to know is, how would that need to look in order for you guys to see it? Who else would I be able to talk to show it to? Because I know that John's the guy. Who else could I show this to that if they liked it, John would probably take a look at it? Okay. Why don't I do that, man? I always go in. I always find out the top 3 people. So listen, this is where Grant goes in here and tells you, look, dude, you got to know your prospects. You got to know what you're doing. So, man, I really appreciate that question that you had. So, great question. Thanks for calling in, Carlos. Yeah. Dude, you need to get on a program, bro. You need to get on one. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you,
get some money, man.
Let's get it, dude. So, dude, bro,
look,
you have the money. We live in a country.
At this point, we barely have the money to pay for the class. Like, we're scraping the bottom right now. We went to the.
Why don't you do this, man? Why don't you do this? Why don't you make Visa pay for it for the first 30 days? How about I give you no payments for the first 30 days? Well, drop it on a credit card. Visa will not require a payment from you for another 30 days. If in the next 30 days you don't get it paid off, There would be only one reason that you didn't do that, and that's because you didn't train on the content. Okay, so
You mean on the Cardone University?
dude, I don't care what you
sales
get on, dude.
train?
If you go to Grant's YouTube page, check that out, man. Go there, get on something, dude. Get on something, man. I want to get you successful, man, and because you need some deals, bro. You need some deals. I don't want you feeling that rejection, because the only way to handle rejection is to get a big pipeline. You need a big pipeline,
true.
man. You need to know what to say. You need to know what to do, man. Hey, thanks for calling in. We have another caller right here. Good. I'm gonna take one more caller here, guys. I got Susan calling in from California. Susan, how you doing?
It's great. You're a brownie girl.
I'm doing great. What question can I help you out with?
Hey, I'm hitting it with all of my Grant products and also the streams and also on the Facebook Growth Gone. And I want to spar with someone using my materials, meaning practice.
Oh, good.
In my university or any of my Grant materials, what should we use as a guideline when I want to spar and role play?
Yeah, love that. So, something that we do here in our office every single day, guys, is that we role play every single day. Okay, so for all of you out there who know, like Susan, that says, hey, listen, I know that works, but I want to role play with other people who are using the same material to help them in their business. You need to be in Grant's feeds. You need to be looking for other people. And it's all over, So like if you're following Grant on the Facebook page, I know, because I get this question all the time, just from different people that I see on the different feeds. They're saying, hey, they're raising their hand. I want somebody to role play with. And so what I would do is I would be on one of Grant's feeds and I would drop in there. Hey, I'm a Cardone student who would like to role play. I want to get together once a day, once a week, once a month. I don't care. Whatever you're willing to do, I'm all in. And it doesn't even just have to be with one person, man. I'm trying to get as good as I can. So I would drop that into a feed, maybe on Grant's Facebook. That would be a good place for you to start.
No, I can do that. But what I was looking for was, do you have any suggestions on anywhere on my Grant University platform or any of my books to use that as a guide for the two of us as we spar?
Oh, perfect. Okay, good question. Yeah, so what are you guys role-playing? Are you guys role-playing closes? Are you guys role-playing cold calls?
Good question. All I knew is my goal was to do role-playing, and I was looking for a place to start on my materials from Grant, and I only want to do it with another person using the same materials from Grant.
Yeah, good. So what I would do is this. The first place where Grant's going to ask you to role-play inside Cardone University, he's going to tell you to do this. Number one, Rob, if you want to go ahead and show this. If you go, so the first part, guys, of Cardone University is selling basics. This is designed to teach you every single thing you need to know about you as a salesperson. If you don't get this first, then everything else is more difficult. Understand this first, then go into understanding the buyer. This is understanding everything about the customer, everything about the prospect, everything about the person who has your money. Now, I'm going to go in here because this is the first spot that Grant says, hey, this is where you want to role play. You want to role play this first. So I'm going to give you this one thing that you can use. And if you role play this is something we used to role play all the time in our office together, just this one thing. It's going to be inside the Magic of Agreement. When you go in there in this one video, he says the agreement challenge. Now, for every single person on this live stream, I'm going to tell you to do exactly what Susan's asking for right now and to do this challenge. And so, Susan, this is where you want to go. You want to go to the agreement challenge.
Okay.
Okay. So right there, video number 2. So the agreement challenge. It's a great program. I want everybody to go through it. And then number 3, it says the agreement drill. So those things right there are going to help you out. So
thanks so much. I'll let you know how it works. And I love that you are the only provider that ever follows up to give us ways to use the materials we buy from you.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we and thank you so much for that, because not every it's funny, like we follow up with some people and they're like, why are you calling? We're like, I'm just calling to make sure you got your product, man. We just mailed you a $45 package. I want to make sure you got it. Okay. It is so foreign to people to have somebody call up and say, hey, do you like what you got? You seen something online and bought it, we sent it to you, and we want to know, do you even like it? And then and so that is so foreign to some people that they freak out about it. But Susan, I really appreciate you and you saying, you know what? I love when you do that, because nobody else on this planet, including all the people I spend money with, none of them follow me up like that. None of them even call me to ask me, dude, how do you like it? You know, you're realtor, man. You're freaking realtor. How often do they call you and say, hey, how do you like your house? Do you even like it? If you don't like it, let's get you in something you do like. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, they couldn't see a deal if it even freaking came by. So this is what I'm saying, guys. So Susan, really appreciate that. Guys, every single Wednesday, I come to you live to be able to help you out using Cardone University. Now, everything you need to know about how to be successful in sales is sitting inside Cardone University. It takes 6 segments every single day. You need to go through it in the right order. You need to do so the way that I use the program, I'm going left to right, top to bottom. I'm spending at least a minimum of 4 segments per day doing just that, because I'm going back through the full curriculum, because when I learn it in the right gradient, the right steps, I understand it more. Rob knows what I'm talking about. Okay. Rob knows how to learn. You know how to learn, Rob?
I do, left to right, top to bottom.
Exactly, dude. Just like you read a book. You know what I'm saying? I don't just open the book up and start reading words like, oh, wow, that's how I like what page. Oh, okay, good, man. Let's go, we can go over here. No, dude, you need to freaking learn it in the right order. But if you got your attention on something, that's a good time for you to pop in, get a quick little solution. Why? Because you'll retain some of that information at a higher rate. So use the program to your advantage, but it's going to take you the commitment to be able to use it every single day. And we know what commitment is time plus money. Okay. So you already spent the money, you made the investment. Now put the time in to get successful. So guys, look, we got a little gift for you at millionairebooklet.com. It's a free booklet. It is a free booklet. Who wants to be a millionaire? Go to millionairebooklet.com/free. We are giving this to you. Grant is giving you this book, okay? There's 8 steps how to be a millionaire. He breaks everything down into the most simplest format. Look, I can barely even, you guys can't even see it right now. Can't even see it, okay? It's paper thin. Look, it's a small book. It's a handheld. I was at the 10X Growth Conference. I couldn't tell you how many people were walking around, pulling out of the back pocket. Dude, I carry this with me everywhere. I said, bro, I carry the same thing with me, man. I got the digital version. I put it on my phone. It's sitting inside my ebooks right there. I pull it up all the time. I'm looking at it. I'm saying, hey, what are the steps? There's 8 steps, and Grant's giving it to you for free. So go to millionairebooklet.com/free. Guys, thank you for showing up every single Wednesday. My name's Steve Spray. I come to you live to help you out, to help you in your business, and using Grant Cardone sales training material. So there's a lot of great material at cardoneuniversity.com. If you guys have questions, you guys can call in. Every single Wednesday, I'm going to come to you. And look, make sure you go get your free millionaire booklet. It's, again, that link is millionairebooklet.com/free. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. And we'll see you back here next Wednesday.